Too much entitlement or a fair point? The fast food wars just took to the streets, and people on both sides are outraged. This confession from a Chick-Fil-A has people fuming. The popular food delivery app DoorDash is no stranger to controversy. In 2019, for example, the company was forced to alter its tipping model after customers lashed out at them for using tips to subsidize its payments to delivery workers, instead of giving them better wages.
They say, hey, did you get that $10 tip, or did you get that $15 tip that I put on the app? And no, they only paid you $5.37 for that trip.
The company's website now informs its customers that 100% of tips are passed on to the Dasher. You will be invoiced at the end of the month for the delivery tips that the customers left for each order, or if you are paying by credit card, you will be charged for the tip at the time the order is submitted in the Drive portal. On that note, one DoorDash delivery driver isn't too happy with customers who don't add tips to their orders. They've even posted a controversial TikTok video implying that those who choose not to tip have to wait for longer periods to receive their food orders. Naturally, this hasn't gone down well with many viewers. The self-identified DoorDash driver, who goes by the username DrivingAddict1 on TikTok, posted a video clip from a Chick-fil-A store and wrote a simple statement that caused outrage among many viewers. It read, "Non-tippers' orders sit there forever." One unimpressed viewer said they were glad they own a car and don't have to rely on apps like DoorDash. The commenter added, "This is getting out of hand with demands for tips." Several others added that tipping is meant for excellent service and people shouldn't feel entitled to them. Another TikTok user added, "LOL, so much entitlement for something that's optional." Some people, however, offered an alternate perspective and said that delivery apps are meant for the privileged and that if customers don't want to add tips, they should pick up their orders on their own. Part of the issue here is that, with a DoorDash contribution of $2 to $10 per order, drivers are often working for tips and rely on them to cover not only the majority of their salary, but working expenses too. In the comments, one TikToker explained, "Delivery drivers out here using their personal car, paying for gas, insurance, and risk damage driving all day. At least tip, or get it yourself." Another reason this may have become an issue is due to the way the system is designed. Another TikToker took to the comments section to note that, on DoorDash, drivers are able to deduce the gratuity payment before agreeing to the service, which is the opposite of a restaurant setting. The user wrote, "The tip should be given before the service as it encourages the driver to be more cautious and caring." A final TikToker, however, isn't buying it and claims to see things differently. They wrote, "Take that up with the job you applied to and got hired for, not the customers. Tipping is not mandatory." So what actually happens when a delivery app order goes through to the driver without a tip? Driver Kate, who didn't disclose the service they work for, told Houston News Network KHOU 11, "If I see an order coming through that has no tip on it, I will decline that order. It will be offered to the next closest person, and then that person can choose to take it or decline it." Another TikTok commenter, presumably also a delivery driver, seems to have the same policy. They said, "Yep, and I will forever decline no/low tip offers every time. I don't care how far it's going. Enjoy your cold food." But if you do decide to leave a tip for a DoorDash driver, how much should you tip? USA Today spoke with etiquette expert Diane Gottsman, who claims you should tip for 20% or at least $5. She told the outlet, "They are working for gratuity as well. That is part of their livelihood, and I think we should tip politely and appropriately." A recent study by US Foods found that both delivery app drivers and customers considered $4 to be fair gratuity, to be altered depending upon external factors such as weather conditions. Ultimately, however, it's your decision whether you're going to tip or how much. It's just worth remembering that delivery app drivers still retain the power. As one TikToker says, "You can be smug all you want, but at the end of the day, your food is either going to be cold or not delivered." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite foods are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.